Sahana vavatu sahanau bhunaktu saha viryam karavavahai tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpada Shankaram Lokashankaram Samastajana Kalyani Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Satgurum Brahmavidvaram Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yatkrupatamaham Vande Paramanandamadhavam Paramanandamadhavam. Sadhana Sopana. 4 texts authored by Pujya Guruji Swami Tejomayananda are together called as Sadhana Sopana. Steps to spiritual practice. Sopana means steps. Steps for sadhana. When we started the first text, this question came, in which order should we study these texts? Okay. Because if you see the introduction of all the 4 texts, in the previous 3 texts, Guruji has not mentioned which order it should be studied. But in this book, if you see introduction, he gives a krama, he gives an order. Not that it has to be studied in that order, it can be studied any order. But since he has said it, we followed it. Okay, and we have studied in exact same order. So first of the 4 texts was Manashodhanam, purification of mind through the process of enquiry, through vichara. First. Second was Jnana Sara, the essence of knowledge, which was unfolded to us through a beautiful journey of a seeker from Baddha to Siddha. Jnana Sara, essence of knowledge. Then third we studied Dhyana Swarupam, the nature of meditation, where we understood what exactly is the principle of dhyana and dhyana abhyasa, of meditation and practice of meditation. Right? So we have purified the mind, we have understood the essence of knowledge, we have practiced meditation. It should be over. One text remains. It's called Bhakti Sudha. Sudha means Sudha, nectar, Amrita. Bhakti Sudha, the nectar of devotion. Now some people, they don't like devotion at all. They say, you people, all the time, adding this devotion unnecessarily into knowledge. See, now also how everything was fine, mind is purified, knowledge is gained, meditated also, realization. Why you want to put devotion in between? Some people are like that. Some people say, in general about God only they say like that. Everything is going on nicely. I am doing my sadhana. slowly, slowly purifying. Why are you bringing God in between? Remember, worldly people also say the same thing. Karma Kandi also says the same thing. I am doing my action, I am getting the result. Why are you bringing God in between? Nirishwaravada. No need. I am not going to answer these questions. The text itself will answer why it is so important to study this text. Why devotion is so important. Okay? So we will leave these questions. If you have these questions, sit and listen. If you love devotion, then you will automatically sit and listen. But if you don't like also, sit and listen. Why? Because it is going to explain why. Now you see, Amrita, when it is said Amrita, generally lot of fight happens for Amrita. We have Amrita Manthana story from Bhagavatam and from other Puranas also, where there was a fight. First, Devatas and Asuras came together and did the Samudra Manthana and different things came out. But finally, when Amrita came out, fight started. Isn't it? Till that time, everything was fine. You take something, I will take something, and they were all nice. Then Bhagavan had to come there as Mohini and sort out the fight. And what happened at the end of it, still they were not satisfied. Asuras were saying that, we have been cheated. Devatas felt, Amrita we got, but we didn't get that joy because of all this fight. So those who got Amrita also are not happy. Those who did not get, of course, are not happy. So Amrita has got this kind of, what we can say, negativity attached to it. And also, having studied Vedanta, we know that the Amrita which they are talking about is only relative Amrita, isn't it? In Kathopanishad, etc. also we have studied. It is said that those who go to these 4 worlds, Mahajana, Tapa, Satyam, the worlds itself are called as Amrita. But that we have understood as relative. It's not absolutely that there is no death at all. At the end of the Kalpa, everything will be dissolved along with all the jivas in it. So the final Amritatva, deathlessness, is what is liberation. So Bhakti Sudha is nectar of devotion which will give us that ultimate Amritatva. And the beauty of that is, even while sharing, there is no fight. Why? Because this Amrita of Bhakti, nectar of devotion, more you share, more it increases in our heart. It's like happiness. The more we share, more it increases. We don't feel that, no, I am happy, I am not going to tell it to anybody. Keep quiet. Don't. Why? Because if you tell to everybody, happiness will be spent. Nothing like that happens. More we share, we become more and more happy. In the same way, Bhakti Sudha also, the nectar of devotion also, more we share, we get it more. And it gives us final Amritatva. And therefore, it is really nectarine in nature. So that is the text that we are going to study, nectar of devotion. Okay. Let us begin the text. First verse, of course, as all texts go, is Mangalacharanam. Prostrations to Bhagavan. Namaste Ramachandraya Suhrude Sarvadehinam Anugrinhishva Nishpatyai Sudha Bhakter Himam Prabho. Namaste Ramachandraya Suhrude Sarvadehinam Anugrinhishva Nishpatyai Sudha Bhakter Himam Prabho. Te Ramachandraya Namaha. Te. What is this te? Te. To you. Okay, which vibhakti? Tubhyam te. Yuvabhyam vam yushmabhyam vaha chaturthi. Tubhyam te. Tubhyam is also sometimes used as te. So, Tubhyam namaha. To you prostration, te namaha. Te to you means obviously that Guruji is feeling presence of Bhagavan in front of him and therefore he is using the second person. Te namaha. Who? Ramachandraya. Prostrations unto Sri Rama. Who is that Sri Rama? Sarvadehinam Surude. Surud. Dakaranta Shabda. Again Chaturthi Surude. Sarvadehinam Surude. He is the Surud. Surud. Dear friend. Sarvadehinam, of all people. Isn't it? Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan says, no? What does Bhagavan say? Huh? What? Surun Mitra Yudasina. Just because you got some word, don't connect. There the point is what? Towards all kinds of emotions or relations, the jnani is sama. That is not the verse. Surun Mitra Yudasina. No. Surudam Sarvabhutanam Nyatva Mam Shanti Mrichati, isn't it? Surudam Sarvabhutanam Mam Nyatva. Understand that I am Surud. I am a friend of all. Right? I am friend of all. Why? Why Bhagavan is friend of all? Because he is the self of all. As the conscience, the consciousness is always a friend. And this conscience in us keeps telling us what is right, what is wrong, isn't it? Many times this question also comes, no? Where somebody does wrong action without knowing. You may say without knowing, but the person knows that I am doing something wrong. How do we know? That conscience in us keeps telling us. No. Now, whether we listen to that or not, that is a different question. But it tells. That is presence of Bhagavan in us. That is the friend of all of us who is telling us continuously what is right, what is wrong. That's the job of a mitra also. That is the job of friend, isn't it? To tell you you are doing wrong. Right? Surude Sarvadehinam, of all embodied beings, not just of human beings, but all animals, everybody. But why are you prostrating? Namaste. Why? Anugrannishva, please bless me. Bhavan, Tvam Anugrannishva. Again, second person only. Madhyama Purusha only. Anugrannishva. Why? Mam Anugrannishva. You please bless me. Why? Sudha Bhaktehe Nishpatyai. For the Nishpatti, for the accomplishment, for the attainment of what? Sudha Bhakti. Bhakti Sudha. Sudha Bhakterhi means what? Sudha Bhaktehe. For the accomplishment of this nectar of devotion, please bless me. So, I will have devotion for Bhagavan by His grace only. This is something that we need to understand. We say that those who have bhakti for Bhagavan, Bhagavan gives them knowledge. That is fine. But even those who have bhakti for Bhagavan, that bhakti is also given by Bhagavan only. Who else will give? So, O Lord, please bless me so that I can have this nectar of devotion, this Amrita of bhakti I may have. And through that, I may accomplish that final realization. Hey Prabhu, O Lord, please bless me. Okay, so Mangalacharanam is done. The grace of the Lord is invoked. For what? For the successful completion of the text. For the successful completion of study of the text. For the attainment of supreme devotion which he has mentioned in the verse itself. And of course to remove all the obstacles from the path of study, of knowledge transaction. So for all that, Mangalacharana is done. Remembrance of Bhagavan. Namaste Ramachandraya Surude Sarvadehinam Anugrinhishva Nishpatye Sudha Bhaktehi Mam Prabhu. Okay, now he starts. What? Guruji here is starting with an interesting topic of Purushartha. Purushartha. Let us read verse number 2. Dharmartha kama moksha hi Purusharthas chaturvidhah Tebhya shresthatara bhakti Mata bhagavatottamaih Dharmartha kama moksha hi correct. Purusharthas chaturvida. Correct. Dharma, artha, kama, mokshaha, chaturvidaha, purusharthaha. There are 4 purushartha. Purushartha. You have studied Purushartha, no? In Sanatana Dharma Parichay, topic of Purushartha was taken. Very good. So then I don't have to explain much. Purushartha. Purushaihi arthyate prarthyate iti purushartha. That which is sought after by human being is called as purushartha. It is the human goals or human pursuits are called as purushartha. And that purushartha is fourfold. Very famous. Given in the Vedas, given in the Dharma Shastras and all places. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. These are the 4 pursuits. See, in this Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, Artha and Kama is easily understood as Purushartha. Why? Do you want money? Always. Don't even ask this question. Always. Do you want pleasure? Always. Of course. There are people who want money. There are people who want pleasure. Who wants dharma? Tell me. Who wants? What are they saying? These are 4 purusharthas. Purusharthas means purushaihi arthate, that which is sought after by human beings. Who is that human being who is wanting dharma? Tell me. Anybody wants dharma? Have you met anybody who wants dharma? No. See, this dharma purushartha has to be understood correctly. Artha purushartha is what? Those who want artha. Kama purushartha is what? Those who want kama. They go for kama purushartha. Dharma purushartha is not those who want dharma. Those who follow dharma. But why are they following dharma? What is their pursuit? What is their goal? Their goal is merits. Punya. Please remember this. Dharma is sadhana. And what do they want? They want to attain merits. Why? Because they have heard that in the higher worlds there are a lot more pleasures. So, I don't want pleasures now. I will do dharma now so that I will get punya, go to swarga, then enjoy pleasures. Now, such people you will find. Such people you will find. You give them one chocolate, some people will be immediately, in front of you only they will open and eat. Some people will say, no, not now. Now let me control. I will go back to my room, sit in my reclining chair, fan, AC on, TV, laptop, whatever, and then I will enjoy. Why? Enhanced enjoyment. We will always find such people. They say, right now I will control so that later on I can enjoy. Correct or no? Money, now I will save. Now money I will save. And then what? Vacation. Then whatever I have saved, everything I will spend. Why? Enjoyment. So people, of course there are people who want immediate enjoyment, immediate pleasure in this life itself. That is Kama Purushartha. Agreed. Dharma Purushartha is what? Acquiring of merits. So that the higher worlds can be enjoyed. That exists in people. That desire exists in people. And therefore, such people will do what? They will follow the path of Dharma. Why? Because Veda has said, if you follow the path of Dharma, then only you will go to higher worlds. If you do wrong things, then you will not get any pleasure. So they will follow the path of Dharma. They will do all kinds of, Vaidika duties, Vaidika actions, Vaidika karma, etc. All of that they will do. For what? Pleasure of other worlds. Acquiring of merits is this first Dharma Purushartha. Artha Purushartha we know is acquiring wealth, status, possessions, etc. Basically, it is pursuit of security. Very beautifully Guruji has explained this. Pursuit of otherworldly pleasures is Dharma. Pursuit of security is Artha. And that is there in all. See, first we say also, no? When are you getting married? Let me settle. Settle. Have you heard this word settle? And we have used also many times. What do you mean by let me settle? Let me get settled. Where? Actually in life we never get settled. But that kind of security has to come. I have finished my study, etc. Now I want job. And for at least 2 years I should work so that money, enough money is there which will give me that security. That pursuit of security is called Artha Purushartha. Now, once you have security, enough money for your security, now you are thinking of the next Purushartha. What is that? Kama Purushartha, enjoyment. It is the acquiring of pleasures and progeny. See, unless security is there, you won't start family. Once that security is there, now you can enjoy. Kama Purushartha, pursuit of comfort. Not security. Security is done. Now pursuit of comfort. Right? But some rare person understands that all these things are only impermanent. I want that permanent. Why? Because by following Dharma, Artha, Kama, I am going to remain in the cycle. Artha, Kama, I will remain in this world itself I am focused on. Even if I follow Dharma Purushartha, I will go to other worlds, spend my punya, come back here, again gain punya, again go to other worlds, again spend there, come back here. Shine punye marte lokam vishanti. And therefore, I want to get out of this cycle. So, Moksha Purushartha, fourth Purushartha is acquiring liberation, the pursuit of freedom. So, the pursuit of otherworldly pleasures, pursuit of security, pursuit of comfort, and pursuit of freedom. These are the 4 human pursuits. Now, what does the verse say? It says, Tebhyaha, than all these 4, bhakti hi shreshtatara. Devotion is greater than all these 4. And immediately Guruji says, this is not, I am not claiming it. Mata bhagavata uttamaihi. Uttamaihi bhagavataihi Mata, considered. Considered by whom? By Uttama Bhagavata. What is the meaning of Bhagavata here? Not the text. Bhagavata means bhaktas. Bhagavatah idam iti Bhagavatam, isn't it? So that which belongs to Bhagavan. Who belongs to Bhagavan? Bhakta belongs to Bhagavan. So Uttama Bhagavata, great devotees, they consider devotion to be greater than these four. Who are these great devotees? Hanumanji says it. In Ramayana you will see. Prahlada says in Bhagavatam, 7th skanda you have seen. Isn't it? He says then all these things, bhakti is greater. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, I don't want anything. They don't even want mukti. They say, what is there? Moksha, what will I do? You give me moksha, then what? I don't have desire for moksha also. That is up to you. Bhagavan, you decide. You want me to give mukti? Give. If you don't want, don't give. If you want to, if you want me to take births again and again, problem. I will take. You want me to be born not as human being, as somebody else? No problem. Why? They don't have any pursuit. Bhakti is no pursuit. How does it matter? If you get mukti now or if you get it later, how does it matter? What they say, Bhagavan, only make sure that I don't forget you. That's it. As long as that is there, I don't mind. You don't give me mukti, I don't mind. I don't care. You make me take births again and again, no problem. I will take. Hanumanji went one step further. Bhagavan was giving mukti. He said, I don't want. Sri Rama was giving mukti to everybody. He took everybody to Saket Loka and said, everybody, I will give mukti. He says, no, I don't want that. What will I do with that? Then Bhagavan says, then what do you want? Now that you have asked, thank you. Let me tell you what I want. What I want is, I should be able to take as many forms as possible and be wherever they are taking your name. Wherever they are talking about Sri Rama, Ramayana, etc., I should be able to be there. So suppose Rama Katha is happening at 2 places. How can I be? I should be able to take those many forms and be at every place where Sri Rama's name is taken. That is what I want. And that's why for Rama Katha, etc., we keep one asana for Hanumanji. Why? He comes and sits. We keep fruits also. Enjoy. He says mukti, etc., I don't want. No. Vedantin Vedji, after 11 months of study of Vedanta, why are you telling us this? Because that is the fact. See, you came here to know the fact, isn't it? I have to tell the fact. What can I do? Bhagavata Uttamaihi Mata. They say that devotion is greater than these 4. How? Explained. Don't catch me. Next 2 verses he explains. Let us stand together. Punyarupotra vai dharmaha Sakama swarga prapakaha Kshayat punyasya tannashaha Tasman nechanti tam buddhaha Manashuddhikaro dharmaha Nishkamo yoga sadhakaha Artha kama vubhau loke Kevalau bhogadayakau Punyarupotra vai dharmaha Nishkamo yoga sadhakah Artha kama ubhau loke kevalau bhogadayakau. Start from the last line. Artha kamau ubhau loke kevalau bhogadayakau. Ubhau artha kamau. Both artha and kama kevalau bhogadayakau. They are merely for enjoyment. Loke, worldly enjoyment. So, artha we saw, it is the pursuit of security. And we say, no, there are three basic needs of a human being. What are they? Roti, kapada, makan. Correct. Anna, vastra, nivara. Food, clothing and shelter. Food, shelter and clothing. I think they generally say in this order. Doesn't matter. So, we need food, we need clothes, we need shelter. But Veji, that is need, correct. Slowly that need becomes greed. We are not satisfied with any food, we want good food. Not any clothes, branded clothes. Or now, not just nivara, need shelter means what? Something should be there on top. No, we are not satisfied with one side, we want on all four directions, on top, penthouse, sea facing, garden view. See, when does that need turn to greed, we don't realize. Actually, why did we start on that path? For security. That's a valid pursuit. But on that pursuit, slowly it becomes greed. And then what happens? Then that same brings about our downfall. Artham anartham bhavaya nityam nasti tata sukhalesha satyam putradapi dhana bhajam bhitihi sarvatraisha vihita riti bhaja govindam bhaja govindam. Isn't it? Artham anartham. When does artha become anartha? When it becomes greed. Same way for kama purushartha also. See, kama purushartha is what? The pursuit of pleasure, comfort, progeny, etc. This is all valid pursuit. But what happens? Once that security is there and once we go for pleasure, there is no end to pleasure. See, the path of pleasure is unending. Again, Bhaja Govindam. Sukhatah kriyate Rama bhoga paschadhanta sharire roga yadyapi loke maranam sharanam tadapi namunchati papa charanam. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja. Isn't it? Sukhatah kriyate Rama bhoga. You enjoyed all kinds of pleasures. Paschadhanta sharire roga. And then later on what happened? Rogas came to body. Angam galitam palitam mundam dashana vihinam jatam tundam vruddho yati grihitva dandam tadapi namunchati asha pindam bhaja govindam. Isn't it? All body is now worn out. Palitam mundam, hair have become grey, white. For some people gone. Dashana vihinam jatam tundam, mouth is without any teeth. Vruddhoyati grihitva dandam, you to 2 legs Bhagavan has given, that is also not sufficient. Extra is required. Vruddhoyati grihitva dandam. But still, tadapi namunchati asha pindam. Still those desires are not over. Abhi to main jawan hu. He is shaking, hands are shaking, voice is shaking, but abhi to main jawan hu. I am still young. I want to enjoy everything. Veji. At the end of this Vedanta Sadhak course, you should have taken everybody for yatra. But Veji, this is sattvic pursuit. Am I saying anything? I am saying the desires don't end. Whether for sattvic pleasure or rajasic pleasure or tamasic pleasure. And also, when does that sattvic pleasure becomes rajasic and tamasic, we don't even realize. But this path of pleasure is unending. And it is insufficient anyways. See, how much ever we get, at any point of time we feel that, enough. No. This chips. Best example I am telling you. You can't stop at one. One, then second, then third. That's why half air they put. Not half actually, 60-70% air only they put in that pack. Why? If it was filled with chips, you would have eaten everything. You will stop because the packet is over. At least there you stop. Then we take another packet. It is unending and insufficient. Nothing is, you take one. Has any time it has happened that you took one chip and you are like, thank you. No. See, with sweets, etc., it may happen. Some people who don't like sweets a lot, you take one, enough. With such things, it doesn't happen. Pleasures are unending and insufficient. And plus, they take all our energy. Isn't it? Shobhava martyasya yadanta kaitat. Sarvendriyanam jarayanti tejaha. Api sarvam jeevitam alpameva. Tavaiva vahastavan nritya gite. That's why Nachiketa is so great, because he understood all these things. Shobhava. They are impermanent. Sarvendriyanam jarayanti tejaha. They deplete all our senses. Api sarvam jeevitam alpameva. And even if you give me everything, still it will be less. Any amount of pleasures, big life, long life, everything will still be less. Therefore, this Kama Purushartha also is only the path of pleasure. It is not going to give me anything higher. Loke kevalau bhogadayako, both these. Now, Dharma Purushartha, Guruji has beautifully divided into two. Sakama Dharma and Nishkama Dharma. Means what? When I perform righteous activities with desire, that is for what? Punya rupaha atra. It gives me punya. When I perform with sakama, with desire, it gives me punya. What does that punya lead to? Swarga prapakaha. It takes me to higher worlds. But what? Kshayat punyasya tannashaha. But when the punya is over, that dharma is also over. Kshine punye martya lokam vishanti. They come back to the world. Tasmat na icchanti tam buddhaha. Therefore, buddhaha, wise people, don't go for this sakama dharma. What is this sakama dharma means? See, pursuit of other worldly pleasures. We saw it's a life of values and righteousness. One lives, one performs so many Vaidika and religious, spiritual activities to go to higher worlds and enjoy. With that desire they are doing, and therefore that punya which comes results in higher worlds. And when that punya is spent, you come back. But Nishkama Dharma is also there. Nishkama Dharma is what? Manashuddhikaro Dharma. This Nishkama Dharma is what is called as Karma Yoga. Why? You are performing actions not for the punya, not for any desire. I am worshipping the Lord, I am doing yajna, yaga, etc., but not for gaining swarga. Right? So such Nishkama Dharma, what does it do? Manashuddhikaraha. It purifies the mind, and then what? Yoga sadhakaha becomes means for liberation. This is Karma Yoga, pursuit of selfless service, which is also pursuit amongst beings. Everybody, social service, so many people are doing. Right? Nishkamaha. It purifies the mind. Okay? Karma Yoga has got that attitude of dedication unto Lord. See, people who just want to do social service may not have that dedication aspect, but still they are doing without desire, mind will be purified. That absence of desire purifies the mind. dedication unto God will purify and give much more. It will lead to liberation finally. Yoga sadhakaha. So dharma, artha and kama purushartha, what are they? That has been explained in these two verses. Okay, artha and kama purushartha only give pleasures in this world. Bhogadayako, they are only for enjoyment in this world. Dharma purushartha can give otherworldly pleasures, or it can also give purity of mind, depending on whether you are doing it sakama or nishkama. Now what about moksha purushartha? Next verse, 5th verse says, what is this moksha purushartha? Let us see. Muktirvai mochanam vidhi jara marana samsritehe vilakshana hi bhaktistu Shuddha Prema rasatmika Muktirvai mochanam vidhi jara marana samsritehe vilakshana hi bhaktistu Shuddha Prema rasatmika. Muktirvai mochanam vidhi. Understand what is this mukti or moksha purushartha? Mochanam, freedom, pursuit of freedom. From what? Jara marana samsritehe. From the cycle of birth and death actually, but jara means old age, marana means death. Birth is generally considered as a happy thing, and death is generally considered as sad thing, isn't it? It's very limited thinking to consider birth as happy and death as sad. Ideally, birth should be considered as sad thing. अरे बेचारा आ गया, अरे वापस अभी उसको वापस पूरा लाइफ से जाना होगा. All the things he has to do now. That child, poor thing, has come now. No option. He will grow, go to school, study again. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. For a long time, I didn't understand only what is this 2 2s are. Zar. What is this zar? So first of all, we never studied it in English. Bedune, char, betriksa. Marathi only we studied. But when we used to hear other people, English medium and convent people, they used to say 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8. This zar. Didn't understand only after a long time. Recently I understood 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. I was like, really? Never knew. But you understand, you take birth, you have to go through whole thing again. And if you are not born in India, then I don't know what is going to happen. The only reason I want mukti in this birth is because I don't want to go to school again. कौन जाएगा वापस? अयो, history, geography, and by the time what history they will teach, God knows. Now only a terrible history they are teaching. Geography they teach igloo. I am in Kerala for last 5 years, sweating like a pig. And what? Igloo. Studied igloo. Igloo, you know igloo? That house. Ever have you seen? Any chances of going to Antarctica and seeing that igloo? No, but we studied. 10 marks question also we answered. All English, language, any language you take, so difficult. Physics, chemistry, तो don't ask me only. Biology तो far. Draw the diagram of heart. Arey, I used to literally draw that heart, simple. What is this? Artillery is coming and then 2 things and then what is this? First of all, you should have specified in the beginning that it is a geometry class, or is it a painting class, or it is a biology class. You specify. I am not good at drawing and painting. You want me to draw heart? Till now, I don't know how the liver looks. Really, I'm telling you. I have no idea. I also don't know in which part of body it is. Where is liver? I have no idea. But my life is continuing. Nothing wrong has happened so far. Later on, liver may take revenge on me. That is a different thing. In future, it may take. You don't know where I am. Now you see. I will tell you where I am. But nothing has happened. You have no idea why we went to school. And after that, we chose some stream also. Science, commerce, arts, according to our marks, not according to our desire. Most of us, 80 and above, science. 80 to 60, commerce. 60 below, go, arts. We used to actually think that it is like that only. Then after finishing, I understood that no, it has nothing to do with marks. You can get 85% and choose commerce also. That we understood after finishing graduation and everything. That, like that. Till that time we used to think. Then what? Then fall in love with a girl or a boy, depending on what birth we get. Then get kicked. Then get kicked again. Then become Devdas. Then start singing songs. I'm never going to fall in love. And it will last for a few days. Then again you will fall in love. Then graduation. Then job. You have to search for job. Then you get a job, but it is not what you want. Sometimes when you get the job that you want, the boss is not like what you want. If boss is also good, colleagues are like this. If that is also fine, the location is very far. If location is close, it is too close. And if COVID etc. happens, work from home 24 hours. Then you get married. Full stop. I am not going to explain anything after this. You understand? You again become old and then die and then again take birth. Jara marana samsrutehe mochanam. Want to get rid of this, want to come out of it. That is called as Moksha Purushartha. Now what was said earlier? Than all these four, tebhyah shreshtara bhakti was said. Why? He explains now. Vilakshana hi bhaktistu. But this devotion is vilakshana, is entirely different. Why? Shuddha Prema rasatmika. Because it is of the nature of Shuddha Prema, pure love. Now what do you mean by that? There is no pursuit. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha have got pursuit. Pursuit of otherworldly pleasures, or pursuit of purity of mind, or pursuit of security, pursuit of comfort, pursuit of freedom. There are pursuits. Bhakti is what? Shuddha Prema rasatmika. It is love, pure love, and therefore there is no pursuit, there is no desire. Bhaktas don't want anything. And interestingly, because they don't want anything, for them everything is Bhagavan. What is their highest merit? Dharma, Punya, is Bhagavan's grace. What is their security? His presence. Bhagavan is there means I don't have to worry. Artha is not security for them. They don't say if I have money, then everything is fine. No, they say if I have Bhagavan, everything is fine. For them, pleasure is what? Seva. Serve Bhagavan, that's the highest pleasure. For them, freedom is what? Remaining in Bhagavan's remembrance, remaining at his lotus feet. That itself is mukti for them. And therefore, bhaktas don't desire any of these. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, they don't desire. Only love. See, suppose there is a function in a temple and different people have come there to serve. Now remember, just because they have come there and they are part of that celebration or that arrangement, They all may have different pursuits. Somebody may think of money. Somebody may think of pleasure. Somebody may think that, doing seva is good. Why? Punya. Then with that punya, swarga. And then I will tell, Ramba, massage my head. What? Ramba? Massaging head. Why? Here what? I don't want anybody here. There. Pleasure there. Somebody may say, no, I don't want all these things. I am just doing seva because, karma yoga gives chitta shuddhi is therefore. Somebody may say doing chitta shuddhi is good. Why? Because finally it will take me out of this cycle. Moksha Purushartha, people may come out of many reasons, due to many reasons in the same program. But somebody may just come because they love to serve. Isn't it? Now that person is higher than all. Do you agree or not? Because all other people are there for something else. And as long as they are getting that, they will be here. The moment they are not getting it, they will go away. Whereas a person who loves, one who loves will be there. That is why it is said that Bhakti hi Shreshtatara. Bhakti is greater tebhya than all these four. Okay. So than all the four Purusharthas, Bhakti is greater. Okay, fine. Now the next question is what? What is Bhakti? You have been telling that Bhakti is greater, Bhakti is greater. What is this Bhakti? Next verse, but we'll see it tomorrow. Enough for today. Next few verses will go together. So we'll see all of them in the next session. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.